Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a team from the American, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Beavers offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Quickly complete. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick completion to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Francis. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. He's got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. The Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires to the big fella. Man, just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Fires downfield. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. They're working that left side. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Line gets set, 1st down. Trying play action. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. And runs through another one. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Wants to throw it. Finds a spot in the middle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's a heat. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Finds a tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Off play action. Into the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And the Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Beavers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Got his man downfield. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Kyion Johnson and Lynn Swan. So big playmaking is always a possibility.
Wants to throw on first down.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. The Beavers in the hurry up. The give to the tailback. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he has to produce more than he has in this one. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Still looking. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Under fire. On target to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his tight end. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Beavers are on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Just keep slinging it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He now has 111 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Good timing on the quick out. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to go up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Michigan. And they turn it into a defensive score.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball, they wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They go to the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Beavers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
The Beavers will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Michigan offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The run to the right. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Beavers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Beavers will punt this one away. A high high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Spins away from the defense. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, the last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quick release by the QB. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Keep it on the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Finds a man on the right. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Off the boot, looking for his man. Caught in the backfield, it's Thorne. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. On target over the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds space on the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And
oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Beavers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Oh, better look out. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Beavers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
we just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Michigan offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Bunch formation for these receivers. On the move, it's Wells. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quick completion on the out route. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Hands it off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. North Carolina is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Chapel Hill. They're trailing by 24 to Clemson. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
The Beavers will send out the punt unit. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Look out, he's got room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Give to the running back. And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to change this route. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge on the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Leaves it with the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Beavers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Oh, it's a reverse. Jukes his way for more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.